Hi guys, welcome back. Today we have another great video for you. Today we're going over something pretty interesting, and it's actually a movie review from a movie that I actually just watched today. So this movie is actually a very low budget film. If you guys know what SRS is, it's basically this movie production company that does a whole bunch of different just terrible, amazing films, I guess you could say, because I find them really good. But this is actually the first one I've seen of their productions and films. So this one is actually really interesting and amazing name and just everything. So as you guys know, I go ahead and say this: clown movies are my favorite movies, or horror movies, or just movies in general. I love clown movies. No matter what, I don't care if it's absolutely atrocious. It's gonna be my favorite thing. Just the clowns in general are just amazing. Anyway, sharks are also really cool. So I do know SRS has done a couple shark movies. I think they have one coming out. It's called Doll Shark, or no, what's it called? Puppet Shark. I don't remember what it's called, but I guess I'm going to say this one's actually called Doll Shark. I did say that. I think the other one they made or making is Puppet Shark. I think that's what it's called, or something like that. But I think they may have made more than that stuff. But this is Doll Shark. This is the movie I had just watched, SRS. So as you can see, that cover is already amazing. Look at that cover. Like it's a shark literally leaping out of a toy box. I mean, sure, the shark doesn't look like that in the movie, but oh my goodness, amazing. I think they printed these on Kunaki. Okay, yeah, I think they printed this on Kunaki, but still, the quality was really good as well. That's another thing I'm gonna go ahead and say is the quality on this. I know it's a Blu-ray, but even if Kunaki, it was really good quality. I don't know what camera they use and stuff, but really good quality. And I really enjoyed that. So the quality was great, and the runtime is 77 minutes long. It was made in 2022. 1080p. Okay, by the way. Bonus features are commentary track, behind-the-scenes video, trailer, SRS trailers, and more. So there you go. I mean, the special bonus features. I mean, and okay, if you guys are wanting to pick this up, I'm going to say, at the current moment, you cannot pick this up because it was a Indiegogo kind of like a thing whenever it was actually live, but currently it is not live. So currently you're not able to get it, but I think they're gonna relaunch it on. So you guys should be able to get it. I don't know when, but currently you cannot get this. But this is it right here, Doll Shark. The inside, this is also why I think it's Kunaki. Kunaki has a very simple setup. It's you get your little piece of paper on the inside, and you get your. That's very good quality paper though. That's hard. That's probably better than the one that I did for my film. But this one is the thing. You can go check out their website. The website is www.srscinema.com. Definitely go check them out on there. A whole bunch of really cool films and stuff. This right here is the disc, which is a really, really cool disc. And I understand it's the cover, but I mean, it's different. The colors are more vibrant on the disc. Like if I show you both the disc and the cover, you'll see like the colors, even in the lighting, the colors are a lot more just full and vibrant and more. Yeah. So, anyways, let's start talking about the film a little bit. So Doll Shark. It was, my thoughts on it, or right off the bat, are going to be, it was amazing. For a low budget, I thought it was really great. I thought the puppet, or the doll or puppet shark that they used was really good. And the quality of it was actually very decent. And I thought the puppeteering of it was also really good. The puppeteering of it was very interesting because, let's say, one of the people that you actually wanted to, that they was getting killed by the shark, they would kind of, I think, puppeteer it too. Like whenever, let's say, the person puts their arm in there and then the shark starts eating their arm. The person in there would start like moving the tail and stuff or something like that. It's really cool the way they did it, but I really enjoyed it. And like I said, the puppeteering on it was great. And it's not just that one thing with a hand in it, but they did a whole bunch of other stuff, like going up the stairs, which they probably just did with the camera, but still acted like, they made it like blurry. Whenever it's really cool because you know, I just, puppeteering to me, I always keep an eye on that because, you know, like that Dr. Death movie, I kept an eye on that puppeteering because, like, you know, I know going into these, it's not gonna be like, you know, Chucky, for instance, like the puppeteering of that, or maybe even like, I don't know, you know, stuff like that, or like Slappy, the dummy and stuff. But I know that they put their most effort into it to make it look like it's really alive. And I think as long as you put your all into it and make it look the best that you can, I think it's amazing. And I think they did put their all into this and made it look as good as they could. And I do think it looked as good as it probably could have because, like I said, the kills were great and very interesting, and they were fun, and the whole movie was fun. There was no really any boring moments in the movie, or I'm sure there might have been a little bit of, you know, filler, but the filler almost came into the storyline, and it just, like, the shark was involved, and the shark was almost always involved, which I thought was really, really cool. And I also thought it was very how do I say this? It wasn't okay, so whenever the shark like transforms from being like the swim shark or whatever, from like the tame one to like the beast, it's interesting because they use like lightning, electricity stuff to like make them transform, which is cool and stuff. But if you think about it, it's a shark and it's a plush, but a shark, it lives in the ocean. So I would have done more of like I'm not saying that the lightning or anything was bad. It was great. It worked out perfectly. So it was great. But I personally would have done like a water transformation because since it's a shark, although it's a plush, but I mean, still I would have done like a water. Just it makes more sense. But the electricity was also a really good idea. So either way, it could have gone either way. And who knows? Maybe they wanted to do water, and maybe they just didn't like it. Who knows? But all in all, I thought the film was great. The cast in it were actually pretty good. Of course, some of the people were better acting than others, but that's expected in these type of films. I would know because I've been actually seen that firsthand. But every actor puts their all into what they do, and I felt that they did amazing, every single one of them. And what's cool is with some actors that don't act as well, you can also put them in situations where they don't really have to have a script, and they can just do something on the side but still be a main character. Like, if let's say the puppeteer of the shark, that's kind of a big deal. So technically that person, the puppeteering the shark, is getting to do something very big, and maybe they just don't want to act, but they would like the puppeteer. So that's something really cool that I thought, you know, is just really great, and I plan to sometime maybe do that with my stuff as well. But putting that aside, What else do I have to say about it? I have the blood in it. The blood was actually kind of funny. At some points, it was really good quality blood, and at other points, it was like ketchup. I'm not sure why, because like at some points it looked more like dark and more like, you know, Spirit Halloween, like real fake blood, and then other times it was just like a squirt bottle of like ketchup. It's confusing, but it works, and I didn't see a problem with it. And then the CGI blood, which I do that too, so I'm not like upset about that or anything, and I think it works really well, to be honest with you. And you know, they actually, you know, fake rain in it and everything like that, but it works. And for low budget films, it's actually really good. It's a really good idea, because you're not gonna use, you know, real water like in the Halloween Kills whenever Michael comes. It's a cool scene, but it costs a lot of money. And so with low budget films, you can make it work with the amount of budget that you have. But I think that's about all I have to say for it. Other than I actually really did enjoy it, and they have a picture of like the transformed shark on the back. I don't know. There you go. You guys can kind of see it's that big picture. Like that looks fantastic, right? And that's another thing. Like the beast shark looks amazing, man. I freaking love it. It looks amazing, and he just looks gruesome and awesome. So I think they did fantastic on it. I think they need to do more shark stuff and more puppet stuff, because their puppeteering is really good. And who directed this again? It was. Let me see who directed it. I forgot who directed it. Polonia. It's a Mark Polonia movie, and it's directed by Anthony and Mark Polonia. They need to do more of those directors with more puppeteering and shark-related / clown-related films, because I think they would execute them amazingly. Not saying that they haven't in the past, I'm just saying they need to continue using and doing these amazing films, because not only are they going to keep making them this good, but they're only going to get better, because you can only build with what you have. You can only build up and up and up. You can't technically go down unless, you know, you have a less budget, but that's not too hard to worry about, especially in low budget films, because normally you don't have a very big budget anyways, and you're gonna make the money back sometimes with the film that, at least, even if it's a little bit, you're gonna make the money back with the film that you release. So it's not that bad. And then once you make that money back, you get another chance. If that film didn't do as well, you get another chance to really put yourself out there. Maybe make it a little bit of a more budget, and make it more, feel more higher budgeted, more, you know, just more effort put into it. But okay, I'm just rambling about random stuff now, but yeah, that's about all I have to say about the doll shark, which I think I did go over a good amount of things. And so whenever this does actually re-release again, you guys definitely need to check it out, because you won't regret it. I promise that. And just look at the fight for that, man. Look at that. It's amazing. But that's it for me, guys. And if you guys enjoyed, let me know what you thought about this video, and what you thought about, if you have seen this, let me know what you think. What would you like to see next on the channel? Go check out srscinema.com. And I think that's about all I have for you guys today. So I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.